Please give this video a like and subscribe!
Alright, I'm back. I hope this works. Seems to be like every one of these streams is me praying that nothing breaks. Hello, Art4s. Oh man, I'm hurt. Let me heal up or something. How many stim packs do I have? This is nuts, man. Oh, I have MREs. I can heal with those, right? Wait, I don't have MREs? Oh yeah, here we go. Food, hit points, +2. Let's do that. Eddie is still broken, guys, so I'm going to be doing this without his help. I'm good. Yeah, Twitch. I'm trying to stream to Twitch too, but it doesn't look like it's working there. So, oh, I forgot I lost Eddie. That's right. He's gone. He went back to his owner. Redline box. Take that. I'm probably gonna need it. How's my rads?
Well, you know what that means, folks.
Not too bad.
Time for some news. Unconfirmed reports say NCR's General Lee Oliver may have uprooted from his post at Camp McCarran in order to be present at Hoover Dam.
Marksman
NCR
carbine.
sources say that holding the dam against Caesar's Legion has become their main strategic priority, and this move would not be.
If you find this, my name is James Rubnik. I'm a trader from the hub. Thought I found a new route to Markets East. Guess now I know why no routes go through this godforsaken place. Legs broken, I can't get out, and even if I could, there's those crazed ghouls and those digging things waiting for me. Please get this note to my ex-wife Anna. Tell her what happened. Tell her how I died, and I guess you can tell that cheating bitch I hope she's happy with that lit dick Rory Spencer. So personal. Oh, where'd you guys come from? Died. Okay. Where am I supposed to go? So the way out is through that one area where all the radioactivity was. Jeez. I'm like super low on ammo. I don't know what to do. Let me see. I guess I gotta use flashbangs. Hello, Murder of Crows. Let me get that stuff again. It looks like they want me to use this gun.
Welcome back to the program. This is Mr. New Vegas, and I hope I'm not coming on too strong. More news for you. Word out of Camp Golf is that many NCR Rangers can expect redeployment in the near future. One anonymous soldier said it was part of a new strategy. One more story for you. A Legion slaver party was wiped out in a failed raid of the Bitter
Marksman
Springs
carbine.
refugee camp, with two
Okay.
armed civilians inflicting Legion casualties.
Dude,
One witness said, quote,
I'm dead. So hiding is pointless. Alright. Hello. I'm not gonna bother trying to pronounce your name. Does this game takes forever to finish, or are you savoring? I'm not trying to linger, but I'm not in a hurry either. Let me heal up. Maybe I'll take some Med-X too. And, because I'm gonna get jumped, so. My riot gear is all beat up now.
the women of New Vegas ask me a lot if there's a Mrs. New Vegas. Well, of course there is. You're her. And you're still as perfect as the day we met. Well, you know what that means, folks. Time for some news. A Legion slaver party was wiped out in a failed raid of the Bitter Springs refugee camp, with 2 armed civilians inflicting heavy Legion casualties. One witness said, quote, God sent us 2 angels, and at least one had him a .308 caliber flaming sword of justice with a telescopic sight. Moving on. Beef prices around the New
Do I have any
Vegas
stealth
dropped
boys? That might be
significantly
helpful.
following an agreement between the Ultralux and
Yeah, I do.
Baron and Henderson. This program was brought to you by Gamora. Gamora. It'll be our secret. Hey, New Vegas, have you ever said you love someone when it wasn't quite true? Sure you have, but you shouldn't, because it's a sin to tell a lie.
Sturdy caravan shotgun. Okay. Jesus Christ, all that prep. I really don't like those enemies. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. stealth boy and just try to get out of here. Because I don't have, like... This wasn't very complimentary to my build. Like, they're trying to give me, like, ammo for weapons I don't use. This has to be the way out, right? Oh, I guess I need to go back, actually. This way? They have stupid high per IR, if I remember correctly. I'm just gonna like keep going. I only have 5 bullets left in this gun.
Welcome back to the Mr. New Vegas show. The show with, in my opinion, which I respect, the best looking audience around. Somebody prove me wrong? If you like news, you're
Perception?
love
Yeah.
our next segment. NCR officials at Camp McCarran were relieved when technical difficulties with its monorail line to the New Vegas Strip proved easy.
I mean, this is all I can use, really.
One anonymous official told us a serious mechanical failure would have been a disaster because of the age of the train and the scarcity of the replacement parts. Also, we're hearing rumors that he may have been assassinated by an unknown party. He is currently not known how the assassination.
So stealth builds. I'm not a stealth build. I'm doing it to save my own ass. I'm not even using a stealth build, honestly.
We'll have more news for you at the top of the hour. Because for you now is a living guy who's on the exterior, but deep down he's a good man.
Hey, some 12 gauge rounds for a change. Take that riot shotgun and repair mine. That's more like it. 12 gauge magnum? What? What? What are the odds? Alright. It's not a lot, though. It's not that helpful. Gotta heal up too.
What if you go? What if you stay? I love you. What if you're cruel? You can be kind. I know.
Sure.
There was never a man like my Johnny. Like the one they call
Why are you alive? Oh, weird.
This is Radio New Vegas, and I'm your host, Mr. New Vegas.
Super
And in
Sledge.
case you're wondering if you've come to the right place, you have. All the latest news coming your way right now.
My God.
Rumors persist about a super mutant refuge nestled high in the ski lodge to the northwest. If you should find it, do not, repeat, do not belittle a super mutant for taking the bunny slope. Also, Good Springs has fended off a mob of escaped convicts after organizing an impromptu militia. This according to an old man armed to the teeth with dynamite. These headlines were brought to you by Vault 21. Vault 21. Everything's better when you experience it in a vault. More classics coming right up for you, so stay tuned.
Okay, where's the enemy at? If I remember correctly, the grops are skewed towards guns you are carrying and you are low on ammo for. Might have been FO4 though. Did you pick up Blade's helmet? No, I did not. I don't even remember where I killed him. .5mm round, bottle cap. Oh, no more 12 gauge rounds, thank you. Shit. I was just like, what is that? This is exploding. Ah! Why am I still hurt? I thought I used the stim pack. Let me see. Am I going the right way? No, I gotta go that way. Oh, I see it. Should I shoot it? I'm gonna approach a little bit first. Under the bridge. Do I need it? I mean, I know that it's like a special item and everything, but it's like a long way back, isn't it? Is it back here? Isn't this where the death claws were? Or I don't even remember. It's the bridge. But the outlaw didn't worry, men that tried before were dead. I'm gonna have to do some serious scrounging anyways. Alright, here's the building where there was ghouls and shit. Doctor's bag. That was worth it. Worth it.
There was 40 feet between them when they stopped to make their play. And the swiftness of the Ranger is still talked about today. Texas red is not cleared leather for a bullet fairly ripped. And the Ranger's aim was deadly with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. It was over in a moment and the folks had gathered round. There before them lay the body of the
You killed him under the bridge, formed from the fallen building before the waste disposal.
When he tried to match the Ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
Alright, this is where I killed the Death Claws. Their bodies are not here anymore, though. And I think I've already, like, taken all this stuff. Yeah. Eddie is gone. He got called back by, the guy. I don't remember his name. If I go in there, there's, like, another Death Claw, like a named one. So... Wait, did they just play the same song twice in a row? Not that I mind, it's just... It's fine, it's fine. We're about to big iron it twice in a row. You ever, like, listen to the radio, like, way back in the day, and you had, like, a favorite song? And they almost never did this, but once in a blue moon, I don't know if it was an accident or whatever, but the DJ will play the songs twice in a row. It's in this fridge. Beer and wine. Ulysses, yeah, that's the guy's name. With a big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried to take him and that many men were dead. He was vicious and a killer, though a youth of 24.
The Bear, the Bull, yeah.
His pistol numbered 1 in 19 more. 1 in 19 more. Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around. Was in Arizona, Ranger wouldn't be too long in town. He came here to take an outlaw back alive or maybe dead. And he said it didn't matter, he was after Texas Red.
Usually when the next tape was effed. This was back when it was all physical tapes, yeah. Or records, even. Oh, shit. Gotta eat those. Buried buildings. I don't think I've been here. Let me see. Maybe I have. I've been here. Okay. Shit, I can't see shit.
The morning passed so quickly, it was time for them to meet. It was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street. Folks were watching from the windows, everybody held their breath. They knew this.
There's also stories of DJs locking the door through the studio and playing a record back to back for hours. It was too late for records to be used in FM radio. Well, I'm old. I remember when they did that. But that was kind of early on. Because records had a certain sound. You could tell when they were using records.
was over in a moment and the folks had gathered round.
Alright, I'm just gonna head out. I think that I fought that guy up here, not back there, because that's heading back. But I don't really remember. A big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. What would you do with empty Nuka-Cola bottles? Like, what's the point of that stuff? Is it just, like, environmentalism? I mean, environmentalism. Environmental storytelling is what I meant to say. Like, wow, it's immersion. It's immersion, guys. Satchel charge? I guess. I don't know.
The hostages' release. In other news, the influx of displaced residents to the refugee camp at Bitter Springs
I'm gonna heal up a little bit.
strain on rations there. NCR officials are
I have lots of MREs, so let's eat a couple of
The
those.
news has been brought to you by the Vicky and Vance Casino. Vicky and Vance, be our partners in crime. Yes, Bing Crosby reminding us of those times when you absolutely have to kiss the person you love. Something's gotta give. Up next.
You can make Nuka-Cola with survival skill. My survival is, I guess I haven't really been using my skills for some reason, but my survival should be really high. Yeah, 94? Do you have to know the recipes? I mean, I don't know. I haven't looked at, because I want, like, it'd be good if I could, like, craft guns, like ammo for my guns, rather. That seems to be what I'm missing here, which is why I'm struggling. At least that's my assumption. Can I, like, can I take, like other ammo and convert it? Is that something you can do? So, like, this 4570 hollow point, can I use it to make, like, shotgun shells? Because that would be a game changer if I knew that, which I don't know. There are other recipes they use empty Nuka-Cola bottles. My girl's dad was a DJ on a weekly show and he used records most of the time. Some people they have a preference for records.
I've got a new Christmas compilation coming out soon. Nuclear Winter Wonderland. Look for it on holotape. Well, you know what that means, folks. Time for some news. Merchants are saying that there's been little contact between traders from Nipton in recent days, causing concern.
Most things for crafting should be available at crafting station. I haven't come across a crafting station yet. At least not for... Are there different crafting stations for, like, regular ammunition versus, like, energy weapons? Am I going the right way? Yes, I am.
Local chem dealers report an overall decrease in their standard of living. The preceding segment was sponsored by the Silver Rush. Silver Rush. Feel the rush of a warm laser in
Get
your
back.
hand.
Sometimes you have to, like, be far away to, like...
Right now, and it's about that special someone you find only once in a blue moon.
Alright. Try and disarm it. Damn it. Come on, game. My goodness. He dropped it. Come on back. I'm sure he's got something else. Why don't my guns knock him down anymore? Like, I've got an ability to knock these guys down. Like, so barely effective, too. What are you doing? Come over here. Who the hell's shooting at me? God damn it.
Hey, it's Mr. New Vegas letting you know I've got a new Christmas compilation coming out soon. Nuclear Winter Wonderland. Look for
Where is he?
on holotape. More news for you. Rumors have surfaced that Top's hotel owner Benny has taken
Where's the guy shooting at me? Oh, okay. I see you.
Is he worried to you, baby? Sometimes a cat just needs room to swing. He'll be back. Sure as a conga drum's got a groovy beat.
In other news, a baggage courier found shot in the head near Good Springs has reportedly regained consciousness and made a full recovery. Now that's a delivery service you can count on. Those are our stories for this hour. This is Mr. New Vegas signing off.
You can convert 20 gauge to 12 gauge.
My love for you is too strong.
I may have to. Oh, well, that's good to know. Next time I get a chance, I'll do it. I think I have something to keep me... Yeah, here. Healing powder, fucking... My hit points are low as hell. Okay. I gotta do it at a bench though, right? To convert? Can't save, can I? Oh yeah, I can. I'm gonna save here. That way if I get killed, I can... I'm not gonna have to do all that shit over. have a sniper rifle, so I may have to use it. I see you. 43%. He was hidden or something.
My Johnny. Maybe you're cold.
Is there anybody else?
For my Johnny. For the one they call Johnny Guitar. Play it again, Johnny Guitar.
Fuck that guy.
What if you go?
Kind of, okay, 308, 357, 44, 12, 308, 20, 556. Okay. So I don't need any of that stuff. Unless I can convert, well, whatever. Sure. Take the dirty water, too.
Was never a man like my Johnny, like the one they
I need a break.
Johnny.
I need to sit for a second. Food and survival stuff, campfires, etc. Soviet mine clearing, yeah. You know, I was able to shoot the landmines early on, but for some reason, the bullets don't seem to hit the mines now. I don't know if they're glitched or what. And, like, approaching, I usually have enough time to, like, you know, disarm it real quick, but it seems that it's not letting me. Mutilated torso? Why would I take that? Ulysses Temple. Alright. Am I close to the end of this? This thing's been brutal, bro. Camera. Yeah, I'm not finding any workbenches or anything. Oh, ammo box. 5.56? Yeah, could use that, I think. 12 gauge? Yes. 5.56? Yes. Good. Maybe the game knows what kind of weapons I have. Like, if I had an energy build, like where I use energy weapons, would I be able to find that in here? Like, I don't know how it works, you know? Heartache by the number. Nope. Oh. Yes, yes, yes. That is the last area. Okay. Alright, let's do it then. I think so. Let me save here. I leveled up just from walking around. Did I level up? Ammo boxes create their contents when you open them? No idea. So these robots were bugged when I started this mission. So they may still be bugged. Maybe not. But he's not attacking me. Is this how they're supposed to act? Okay, I need the key. Need the key. Access iBot maintenance area.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. New Vegas here. You're all so great, and we're gonna keep you listening all day.
Pretty sure they're bugged. Yeah, they are.
But that means, folks,
They're not attacking me, so
time for some news.
yes.
NCR officials at Camp McCarran were relieved when technical difficulties with its monorail line to the New Vegas Strip proved easy to fix. One anonymous official told
Yeah, they're
us
not
a
attacking.
serious mechanical failure
I am in danger,
would have
though.
been a disaster because of the age of the train and the
Industrial what?
scarcity of the replacement parts.
Industrial hand? Oh, yeah, I don't do the melee thing.
Tensions are brewing
Pulse rounds will be useful about now, yeah, but they're not
known as
attacking.
and the large number of NCR
Is this
squads
turret?
seeking refuge
Whatever.
there.
Is this a workbench?
The leader of the
What'd you
gang
say about
always
workbenches for the energy
identified
weapons,
himself
right?
as the
Yeah.
king. Voiced his displeasure, calling NCR citizens, quote, the devil in disguise. He added he didn't want to see the NCR in the ghetto and called for a mass, quote, return to sender. You know, they say that no news is good news, but I think my program would be awfully dull if that were the case.
Open repair pod 1. Let's open this one.
Talking about the greatest feeling in the world.
Is that Eddie?
Ain't that a kick in the head? Sure is. Dino, it sure is.
Security robot's still active. Oh, I have to destroy these guys? I guess I could. But it would be a waste of ammo. Oh shit, son. Activate auto dock. Can't focus on that while I'm in combat. Yes, I'm clearly in combat right now. Alright, let me see. Do I have any pulse ammo of any kind? Oh yeah, I got 7 pulse slugs. I got this, so let's do that. They're just gonna let me, so fuck it. Okay, now can I use it? What about these turrets? If my final fight with a Ulysses is gonna involve robots, kind of cheese, well, I mean, melee them. I guess so. I'm not good at melee, but... I didn't want to be cheesy, but they're broken. It's not my fault. Melee weapons, explosives, energy weapons. Like, everything I want to get maxed out is maxed out, so... Basically. Let's max out repair, and then put some in medicine. Alright. Now that I've done that... Ooh, that was hard fought. The game doesn't know whether it wants to be extremely difficult or extremely easy. Okay. Is that Eddie? Oh, rescue Eddie. I rescued him. Alright. Let's see here. Somebody's sending me a message. Just a second, guys. No. It's nothing. Alright. Uh-oh. Oh, there it goes. I thought the game crashed. Are you okay? You just took off like you finally found home. An override frequency. Okay. Yes, we know that. But why would he do that? It wasn't to lure me here. Ulysses already knew I was coming. Whatever he's planning, he obviously wants you here. Not there. Come on, I'd hate to disappoint him. Alright, he's back in the group. Is he going to follow me? Okay. So what I need then is a reloading bench, right? See if I can find one. What do these guys have? 5mm rounds, missiles and rockets. 5mm round. Jingle jangle. The physical exam, is that just like fixes everything? Elevator to the temple. Wait a minute. Let's explore this first. I haven't tried going in here yet. Locked hard. Let's go it. Locked hard. Hard. Down life's bumpy road. Limb damage and health. What about addictions and radiation? Does it fix those too? Executions. Wow. First try. This might be exactly what I need. What? Well, I guess there's ammo boxes. Let's see what we get. Grenades? Sure. I don't know if it matters, but I'll take them. I'm assuming that they're preparing me to fight some robots. Pulse mines. Yeast. Maybe the robots will work when I enter. Bobby pin. Is that it? Is that the way back out? Yeah. Double checking everything. Alright, let's keep going then. Eddie, a mobile reloading bench. Oh, yeah, you're right. Where is he? He's not following me. Oh my gosh. Alright. Energy cells, microfusion cells, flamer fuel, make some ammo. Okay. Alright, so what do I gotta do? What, like, to make... What can I do to make it? To make 12 gauge rounds. So 12 gauge. I need lead, powder pistol, primer, shot, shell. Lead, powder pistol, primer, shot shell. So let's try it. Hold on. First, I'm gonna save.
In other news, NCR officials at Camp McCarran were relieved when technical difficulties.
All right, so I'm gonna try and make this. Use this guy to make ammo. So I gotta break down the 50. That'll get me powder rifles and primers, right? So we'll do. Oh, wait, is that it? Okay.
That news was brought to you by
What the fuck?
You'll dig us, baby. We're the top. Have you ever been in love with a celebrity?
20 gauge.
Now, come on, you don't have to be shy. I feel it between
pay?
Sometimes you can't help being mad about the boy.
It's weird. I have to break it down and then I have to go back in. So now I can make 12 gauge rounds. But let me break down something else. Break down the 357 Magnum bullets. Nope. Or this one. Nope. 5.56, 5mm. What? It's not letting me do it. Alright, well, whatever. I'll make some then. 12 gauge slugs. How many can I make? Yes? 44. Okay. Break down these. Yes. Let's do it. What do you think? Buckshot Magnum? Buckshot? Oh, I can make all this stuff. I'll make 12 gauge. I guess I'll make more slugs. Are those like the best ones? What do you think? Or Magnum Buckshot? Coin Shot? Oh, I can use Legion Daenerys to shoot. Does that do more damage? I'm not even sure. Let's go with these. Yes. Alright, I think that's good. Alright. Okay, now, let me see. I think this is going to work. So, let's go back to my riot shotgun. Yes.
Welcome back to the program.
40 slugs.
Mr. New Vegas, and I hope I'm not coming on too strong.
Buckshot Magnum has more armor pen.
Right now.
Well, let's do it.
Off a mob of escaped convicts after organizing an impromptu militia. This, according to an old man armed to the teeth with dynamite.
This game gonna crash?
Also in the headlines.
No.
Prim formally sworn in new sheriff today. RNV reporters were on hand.
Deal with Ulysses.
Addressed the crowd.
Loading public appeasement oration. Complete.
Where's key?
Citizens, how about a yeehaw for law and order in the fine town of...
I just gotta go straight ahead, I guess.
And that's the news. And now, Nat King Cole reminding us what really matters.
There's a lot of explodey things in here.
No, there were no tomorrow. Because in New Vegas, hey, you never know.
Your city, Vegas, lies in the other direction with the rest of its slaves. Or is it just you, courier, without the lights and ghosts? Judging by your shadow, maybe you can't let your machine go. Doesn't matter now. Either way, the Divide Giants are awakening. The missiles here on their way home. There is no way to stop them.
What happened to the Divide? What I did was an accident. What you're doing, it's madness. The Divide couldn't stop me. The Mojave couldn't kill me. You don't have much chance. Forget this. I'm going to teach you what crossing the wrong courier means. I do understand. I don't really care. So we're going to say this.
I'll finish history's work. If the Divide couldn't kill you, perhaps these spears of the old world can. Let's end this, courier. You and I, here with the old world flag as witness.
I can see that that's not armored, so... What is that, a fucking stick? What is that? What do you got there? Oh. Oh. Okay, hold on. Is he gonna kill us all?
Kill you.
I see you, homie.
All this way.
Extraordinarily beautiful right now. You know what that means, folks? Time for some news. Rumors persist about a silver-hidden refuge nestled high in the ski lodge to the northwest. If you should find it, do not. Taking the bunny slope.
Where'd these guys come from?
In other news, the Legion Slaver Party was
I fell! Shit. DT is applied to the whole body. Well, that's not very immersive.
Prem, formally sworn in as sheriff today.
All right.
RNV reporters were on hand to hear the new sheriff address the crowd.
Can I just start throwing grenades at this asshole? How about that?
Howdy, citizens. How about a yeehaw for law and order in the fine town of Arrow? Token not found.
And now, Nat King Cole reminding us what really matters with love me as though there were no tomorrow. Because in New Vegas, hey, you never know.
Wait, what? Oh. Do you remember me? Ghost Assassin? Yeah, something like that. I kind of do. Where was I? Riot shotgun. Okay. Changed my name. Even so, even if it has no sleeves. Yeah, I see that. Okay. Oh, I see. Oh, fuck. No taking Ulysses down?
The headlines. Prem, formally sworn in as sheriff today.
Alright, let's switch to the
reporters
slug.
were on hand to hear the new sheriff
And
address the
I'm gonna
crowd.
take a bunch of drugs.
Loading public appeasement or
I'm gonna do this now,
complete.
and then approach him.
Citizens. How about
So,
a yeehaw
take a
for
healing
law and
powder
order in
for
the
the
fine
fuck of
town
it.
Arrow.
Take a jet.
Token not found.
And
Take a
that's
Med-X.
the news.
Take a
And
Mentats.
now, Nat King Cole
Take a Nuka-Cola
reminding us
Quartz,
what
I guess. What is that?
matters with
Victory?
love me as though there were no tomorrow.
Plus 9.
Because
Or I'll
in
wait
Vegas,
until I...
hey,
I'll approach him
you never
first.
know.
Psycho. Maybe that's... Addicted to Psycho? It's all good. Steady. Sunset Sarsaparilla, because I like the taste. Because I like the taste, that's all.
Your city.
So it doesn't matter. So I'll just shoot him in the main.
If that's what you wish. Dead men of the new world. They've come back. That's what you wish.
Why is that guy so tough? It's unbelievable. Look at him. He's fucking crazy. It's crazy, bro.
Running out of time, courier.
Did any of my stuff wear off because I wasn't able to pay attention to that?
Service you can count on. Also in the headlines, unconfirmed reports say NCR's General Lee Oliver may have uprooted from his post at Camp McCarran in order to be present at Hoover Dam. NCR sources say that holding the dam against Caesar's Legion has become their main strategic priority, and this move would not be unexpected. And that's the news. Got some Dean Martin coming up, talking about the greatest feeling in the world, love. Ain't that a kick in the head? Sure is. Dino. Sure is.
What the fuck?
Headlines. Prem formally sworn
All right.
a new sheriff today. RNV reporters.
Let me see.
The new sheriff addressed the crowd.
Loading public appeasement oration. Complete. Howdy, citizens. How about a yeehaw for law and order in the
Not really
fine
sure
town?
what to do
No,
here.
Token not found.
I mean, other than like I said, you get absolutely like
And now,
ripped and then try my best.
reminding us what
But he
really
seems
matters.
extra tough,
Love me as though there were no
which is really
tomorrow.
strange.
Because in New Vegas,
So, maybe I can lay down a bunch of mines and try not to step on them. Yes, I know he's a boss. I get that. All right, let's take a bunch of drugs. How's my health? 20. Yeah, it's fine. What's DT plus 6? Is that like... Fuck it, let's use it. Explosives plus 20? Sure. Psycho. Rebound. Rushing water. Steady. I think I'll sit. Well, yeah, fucking turbo. Alright, let's go. Zoom in and fucking shoot him.
Welcome back to the program. This is Mr. New Vegas, and I hope I'm not.
He's not gonna set off the fucking landmines? What the
All
fuck?
the latest news coming your way right now. Rumors have surfaced that Top's Hotel owner Benny has taken yet another unexpected leave of absence. We spoke to his right-hand man, Swank.
Do I seem worried to you, baby? Sometimes a cat just needs room to swing. He'll be back. Sure as a conga drum's got a groovy beat.
Moving on. A baggage courier found shot in the head near Good Springs has reportedly regained consciousness and made
Oh, there's a medical iBot. I see.
delivery service you can count
That's what's healing him.
on.
Okay.
That's the news. And now, I'd like to play one of my very favorite songs for you.
Just lay down your weary
Oh, I guess the super stim pack heals you fast and alright, I think that'll have to come out. These guys are really unnecessarily tough, I swear. What the hell's shooting at me? What the fuck, nigga? What are you doing there?
It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around.
No, not Eddie.
He's an outlaw loose and running.
I finished this thing off, I think. Shit. Is there a reason why he's not moving? These guys just gonna keep coming in here? Like, that's bullshit, bro. Search goo pile, let's see. Look at all these goo piles here. Alright, we done? Alright, you can't, shouldn't be able to heal anymore now that I've killed your robots. So, let's eat some more MREs. Is that another one of these fucking things?
Destroying my machine.
It's a little godlike. All I have are beanbag shots now. That's grenade.
I'll end and your history. Got you.
Okay, so my gun's out of ammo. My sniper rifle has some. My 20 gauge is out of ammo. I don't know. Maybe I got ammo in this gun. Let me see. I got armor piercing, so. Okay.
Come all this way.
You place a lot of plasma mines. Yeah, but the goo piles are all like back by the entrance. I put the plasma mines like around the boss.
Prem formally sworn a new sheriff today. RNV reporters were on hand to hear the new sheriff address the crowd.
Alright, I gotta think about this. This is like painfully painful. It takes so long. So our satchel charge is something that you activate after you use it, because I don't even know what that is. Alright. I'm not going to use the mines because they don't appear to help. Oh, you know what though? You know what though? Since a lot of enemies come in from the back, I could probably put them here actually. So maybe that's what I'll do. Because they're going to come in through these doors, right? So it's a little bit meta, but I don't know what else to do, you know? So let's put a few here. And then, like the pulse mines, put those like right here. And then there's one of those too. So, no. I thought there was another mine that I had, different one. Yeah, frag mines. Maybe like right here. You need a detonator? Yeah, I don't have one. At least I don't think so. Unless the satchel comes with a detonator. Alright. Okay. What else? My riot gear is broken. Can I repair it? Yeah, only with the stealth suit, which is also broken. Well, I'm kind of screwed on that score. Let's see. I will take the drugs later. I think for now I'm just gonna approach him. I have no damage resistance. That's part of what's killing me, I guess. Alright. Let's talk to him. Maybe I can grab some things before we do that, though. It's probably a good idea to prepare since he's, like, being dramatic.
Welcome back to the program. This is Mr. New Vegas, and I hope I'm not coming on too strong. More news for you. Rumors have surfaced that Top's hotel owner Benny has taken yet another unexpected leave of absence. We spoke to his right-hand man, Swank.
Do I seem worried to you, baby? Sometimes a cat just needs room to swing. He'll be back. Sure as a conga drum's got a groovy beat.
Maybe I can use this to make ammo. I'm not sure, but we can try.
Eyewitnesses report seeing roving bands of troops wearing power armor and carrying advanced weapons along Route 95. Travelers are advised not to make friendly chit-chat with them. We'll have more news for you at the top of the hour. Got a song for you now. It's about a guy who's cold on the exterior, but deep down, you know, he's a good man. And his name is Johnny Guitar.
Yes. A little bit of that is welcome. Alright, I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna exhaust all this stuff, then I'm gonna save. I don't know what that beam is, but I'm not touching it. Let's see what's on this side. Watch out, I just put those there. I forget.
What if you stay? I love you. What if you're cruel? You can be kind. I know. There was never a man like my Johnny.
Oh, you can get down there.
Like the one they call Johnny Guitar.
A satchel charge is essentially a landmine, it looks like. Maybe? Whatever. What's that crouching thing? Oh, activate... What? Hold up. Oh. What was that? We cannot use this now. Okay. Did I just take damage? What was that explosion?
The women of New Vegas ask me a lot if there's a Mrs. New Vegas. Well, of course there is. You're her. And you're still as perfect as the day we met. More news for you. A package courier found shot in the head near Good Springs has reportedly regained consciousness and made a full recovery. Now that's a delivery service you can count on. Also, NCR Correctional Facility is now under prisoner control following a successful riot. Locals should avoid.
All right, I'm gonna save here.
Looks like they've done time.
I was hoping
Program was brought to you
that
by
maybe,
Laura.
you know, it would,
It'll be
like
ours.
there'd be like some way for me to
I'd like to play one of
totally,
my
like,
very
almost stepped on that.
favorite songs.
There would have been some way for me to, where's Eddie? Oh my god, he's back there. Oh my god. Okay. Well, not much I can do now. Just approach, I guess. Everything over here? Nope.
Your city. Men. Blame you. You should. No, not the Mojave. The West. All that's been built since America died. Same symbols as before the war. Now a flag carried by a tribe of children. You walked the West, didn't stay. You know the reason. Without NCR to support it, Vegas will fall to the Legion. That grave of light. After this, only one flag will remain over the Mojave. Let that one fly, or destroy itself.
You can't destroy the West, not with even with all the missiles here.
You taught me that. I'll turn the long 15 into miles of fire. Cut off the Mojave. NCR will fall back, lose Hoover Dam, and leave their throats
Even if you have no faith in Vegas, I do, and my actions have proven it.
Your actions have carried strength. More importantly, not for House, but for the families on the Strip. If the ghosts of Vegas have come from behind their wall to speak for the West. If you believe that Vegas does not deserve to die as the beard of...
Oh, I can just speech my way out of it.
History has proven this.
Although I really want to kill him.
And you think that you have the strength enough to hold up NCR long enough that Vegas may live again. Even if you speak for Vegas and its ghosts, nothing you can do can prevent the missile's launch. Convincing me changes nothing.
I believe that one person can make or break a nation. You already know this. Even if missiles launch and I die here, if I can convince you, that's enough for me. I don't really want to convince him. I just said all that because I'm betting you have some way to stop all this.
So, you resort to trickery. You were hoping the West will burn.
I guess I have to fight him.
Let's end this course.
Alright, from the top down. Atomic cocktail. Let's see. No. No. Well, I don't know, maybe. Long 15 is the route that goes through the NCR station where you found Cass. I see. Ghost sight vision, is that so that I can see guys that are using stealth boys? Maybe I'll use that. Let's see. Jet. Medics. Mentats. A Nuka-Cola. Maybe? Nuka-Cola quartz. Sleep, H2O, DT, +6. Patriot's Cookbook. Psycho. Let's see. Rebound. Rushing Water. Steady. Stealth Boy. Turbo. That's it. I'm going all in. If I kill you fast enough. Yeah, bitch. What else? What else you guys got? Oh, you happened upon my landmines, did you? Happened upon my landmines, huh? Shit, no, I didn't mean to drop it.
After organizing an impromptu militia. This, according to an old man armed to the teeth with dynamite. That's the news. This is Mr. New Vegas, filling in for Mr. New Vegas. Ladies and gentlemen, this next song goes out from me to you.
Is there anybody else? Yeah, there is. For some reason, I'm not showing up on my, fuckers. Fuck all of y'all. Let me get these spoils. Eddie. Is Eddie dead? Oh shit. I wonder if I can use the scout armor to repair my armor. Let me see. Nope, I can't. That was the only way to do this. I had to fucking get all kinds of drugged up. I'll take it, I guess. Oh, yeah. I guess I can use the hulls to make more. I'll take that too. And another riot shotgun. Hey, hey, I'm gonna dump this this armor, I think. I'll fix the other stuff. How do you get... I want to fix my armor. Seems really difficult to do that. Jesus, that was rough, man. Okay, what do you have? So machine gun, anti-material rifle, flashbang, frag grenade, med-X. Take it. Old Glory. Stim pack, yes. Ulysses Duster. I'll put that on. And his mask. Take a weapon too. And these frag grenades, I guess. Okay. Put that on. Can I like repair the riot gear with that? No. Alright. That was rough. Those guys didn't come out, huh? Alright, now I should be able to do this, I think. No, you cannot use this now. Huh. I'm gonna save.
Wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas Red. But the outlaw didn't worry men that tried before were dead. 20 men had tried to take him, 20 men had made a slip. 21 would be the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
So how do I? What do I do now? Is it because? Do I have to destroy the iBots? Did they get bugged out? Oh, that's Eddie. He's up and running.
It was over in a moment and the folks had gathered round. There before them lay the body of the outlaw on the ground. Oh, he might have went on living, but he made one fatal slip when he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. Big tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
It's locked. That's locked. I don't know, man. Not sure what I'm supposed to be doing, unless Eddie's supposed to be doing something. Oh, here we go. Activate missile launch terminal. This terminal is already engaged in its countdown sequence and the abort code has been overridden. You might be able to change the missile's target or accelerate the countdown and launch the missiles immediately. Attempt to cancel the launch. Redirect the missiles to target both the NCR and Caesar's Legion. Redirect the missiles to target Caesar's territory. Accelerate the countdown and launch the missiles at the NCR. I will direct them to Caesar's territory. This will launch Ulysses missiles against targets in the lands east of the Colorado controlled by Caesar's Legion, raining nuclear fire down on its cities and its tribes. Are you sure you want to do this? Well, I gotta do something. Run for the canyon wreckage? Okay. Where am I going? Is it just this way? Wait, what about, no, fuck it. I was listening to this. Let me see if I can activate that computer terminal now. Nah, you know what? I don't see a time limit, but you could have tried to cancel them. I guess.
The divide erupted in fire.
I did what I did.
As the flame trail of the two couriers' last message arced into the sky.
Brian, what do you think of woke
Missiles
nationalism?
fell on the east,
What is that?
And the Legion encampment at Dry
Let me look it
Wells,
up. I'll
where
tell
the
you in a
Twisted
second.
Hairs had allied, then been betrayed by Wulpus and Caesar. Legion soldiers died, their silhouettes blasted into the ground and earth. The last word of the last of the Twisted Hairs. It was an ending to things. A way of erasing the road that had led to this point and the history that had walked with it. At the end of the struggle, only one courier remained in the heart of the divide. The true courier. Courier 6. The courier tore the ancient flag of the Commonwealth from its cables and cast it over the corpse. Though whether done as a sign of respect or in anger for what had been endured to reach this moment, that is unknown. Interpretation is something best left to history, and only the surviving courier would ever know for certain.
Oh, really? I thought about trying to cancel them, Marin, but I thought it might be more interesting for the story if I blew up Caesar's Legion. They already hate me, so...
As for the courier, he turned his back on his home for the second time and made his way back, navigating the treachery of the divide. Tunnelers and the marked men avoided the lone figure, as if recognizing the courier's right to passage, or out of fear. The courier walked until he stood again upon the edge of the divide, the last road he would walk before the second battle for Hoover Dam. There, beside his feet, was a final package from one courier to another. A footlocker bearing a gift and a message. But that message, it is something for couriers to carry, and for them alone. The lights flickered across the divide, reminders that the old world histories persist and find meaning in the present. It said, war never changes. Men do, through the roads they walk. And this road has reached its end.
All right. Courier Duster, Old Glory. I'm weighed down though. I should drop some things. Yeah. Another Old Glory? I mean, I could use it to repair mine, I guess. Red Glare. More rewards. Yeah, I know. Old Glory is the stick. I know. I got it. It's a flagpole, basically. Old Glory is what we call the American flag. So it's the flagpole. Snakebite Tourniquet. Ulysses Duster. I already have Ulysses Duster, though. I stole it off of him. So it's like another one? I mean, I'll use it to repair mine. Ulysses Final Message. Mask. Okay. What? Oh, Courier Duster is different. Wait, I can't repair Ulysses' Duster with Ulysses' Duster? What? Okay. Well, I'll just put that on. Can I repair this with Ulysses' Duster? Sure, let me see what it looks like, though. Your merciless nuclear assault on Caesar's Legion has devastated the lands east of the Colorado and reached even the borders of the Mojave. At Cottonwood Cove, you can now take a journey by river to the site of Dry Wells, a devastated Legion encampment. Be prepared, the area is highly irradiated and infested with Legion ghouls. You have also unlocked the Scourge of the East perk, allowing you to put a single point into any one of your special attributes. You also gain reputation with the NCR for breaking the back of Caesar's Legion, but you lose reputation with Caesar's Legion. Well, you can't be neutral. Alright, I'm going to bump up my strength so that I can carry more shit, I think. And I leveled up. Well, it is what it is. I guess we'll bump this. Okay, what can I get here? Friend of the night, heave ho, hunter, lady killer, retention, swift learner, cannibal, running gun, bloody mess. That could be fun, actually. Demolition expert. Ferocious loyalty, fortune. You know what? Nah. Brian continues losing fence sitter faction. Yeah. Hand loader. Reloading bench and brass hulls go to waste. When you see guns, you are more likely to recover cases and hulls. You also have all hand load recipes unlocked. Let's just get this, because I keep running out of ammo. Okay, so this is his duster. I'm not really crazy about that sleeveless. Oh, no, that's my duster. So what's the difference? It looks the same. Whatever. It doesn't matter. So I'll just fix it. All right. Am I not wearing it? Yeah, okay, there we go. This is just for... I want to fix these. My riot gear and the stealth suit, but this is light, so that's good, because I have a perk for that. Okay. What else did I get? Old Glory. I can repair this, right? Yeah. I'm not going to use it, really, but... Riot shotgun, this back, sniper rifle, sturdy caravan shotgun, laser detonator. I don't even need this anymore. Am I back in the Mojave? Yeah, I am. Can I go back inside? Travel to the divide. Should I? Well, I'm gonna quit here. Let me save. Let me see. Okay, so Zarang said, what do you think of woke nationalism? And I decided to look it up on Grok. So Grok says, woke nationalism is not a widely standardized or mainstream political term with a single agreed upon definition. It is primarily a pejorative or critical label used in online discourse, commentary, and analysis, often by conservatives, classical liberals, or anti-woke thinkers. I think by conservatives, you mean like neocons. They're like mainstream, you know, kind of basic bitch conservatives. To describe a form of identity-based politics that combines elements of woke ideology, awareness of and activism against perceived systemic injustices, blah, 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 with nationalist tendencies, prioritizing group interests, cultural preservation, or state power to advance those causes. All right, so there is more. They go into more here, but based on what I'm hearing in this first paragraph, it doesn't make any sense. Because if you said, oh yeah, this is woke nationalism is combining wokeness with nationalist tendencies, which prioritizes group interests, cultural preservation, or state power to advance those causes, you are describing wokeness anyways. It's sort of like, this is the thing, and okay, you said that New Discourses had a thing about it, so that's James Lindsay. This is the problem I have with the way these people try to break down wokeness, in this like this woke right thing that they're bringing up. If you look at what the traits are for the quote woke right unquote, they're just leftists. It's the same traits. Like, woke right people are racist. That's what, well, is that the defining characteristic of the right, is being racist? The left isn't racist? You know, by the standard that you're talking about, the difference is that it's a certain bigotry going in a certain direction. But, like, if it goes in a certain direction, how does that make it right wing? Like, it doesn't make sense. So, I mean, I think Mike is closer when he says oikophobia, because he's saying, like, you know, if you hate yourself, then, you know, that's like different from hating the other. So, like, you know, the let's say the anti-white activists that are themselves white are engaging in oikophobia. But that's not entirely complete either, because the white people get hated by other groups too. They have their, and it's okay to do that, like openly be hateful towards against white people that coming from you know, blacks, Latinos, Indians, Middle Eastern people, Asians, whatever. It doesn't matter. I think it's all the same. In my opinion, it's all the same, and it doesn't like have a side. I mean, I think it's generally leftist, because especially when you look at they do it along the lines of, let's see, woke ideology, prioritizing group interests. So groups like, if you said woke nationalism prioritized white people, that's the defining thing, let's say, the interests of white people, what about the people who are pushing the interests of blacks, or the interests of Latinos, or the interests of women, or the interests of trans people, or the interests of like the body positive fat people, or the interests of gays, or the interests of, you know what I mean? Like, it's all the same. It's not like the other side of something. It's the same thing. And the thing is, the pro-white, like the Wignat types that I often like end up tangling with, they only exist because of all of the anti-white hatred that goes around that everyone permits. If we didn't have that, those people wouldn't exist. They're a reaction to like the normalization of anti-white hatred. And I don't have like, I'm sorry, but you get what you get. It's kind of like, it's the same thing as, why is there, you know, a quote misogynistic end quote manosphere? Well, because of feminism. And now it created that. Like, these men wouldn't have been this way if you weren't just hating men all the time. And after a while, some men are going to be like, no, I'm not doing that. The same thing with this. It's the same thing. Nationalist tendencies. Now, okay, so maybe you could say there's like some nuance there, because the woke left is globalist in their thought processes, right? They think that everyone is the same and we're all citizens of the world. But ultimately, it is about like group identity and collectivism, ultimately, right? For both the sort of Wignats and the woke globo homo gay race communists, because the difference is that the left is more globalist, but they both like authoritarianism, they both like the state, they both like things like welfare, but they just want it for their people, right? Whoever it is that they're prioritizing. So there isn't that much of a difference. I think James Lindsay is spurging out about this because he's one of these, and I said this from the beginning, you know, like, I like the stuff that he does with New Discourses. I've watched a bunch of those. I've watched his New Discourses bullets, and I think there's a lot of valuable information there. But the problem with James Lindsay is that he's a liberal that's terrified of what the world would look like without liberalism. So he's trying to like stop the pendulum from swinging the other way, even though there's no way of knowing what that looks like and if that would even be a bad thing. But he's terrified of it, right? And the reason is because he's stuck in this mindset of, you know, oh, we don't want to be like bigots, we don't want to be racist, we don't want to be sexist, we don't want to be homophobic. And it's like, yeah, but those words have no meaning. Those words are used to control people. If you have to throw that out. Otherwise, you're just going to make people more and more radical. That's in a way, that's my concern, is that liberals are radicalizing people because they're containing them. They're trying to contain them as much as they can. And they want to dominate the discourse. They think that liberalism itself is the best way forward all the time. And it just is failing. It's failing because they are not able to remain consistent. And they want to do this, by the way, absent of God, frankly. They want to do this absent of divine, let's say, divine authority, right? So they can't actually fix the problem. And that's why they're doing it. It's all damage control, in my opinion. The right or left, everyone is racist to some capacity. If one denies it, they're a liar. Same with gender. Well, I mean, I don't think look, I think that pattern recognition is not wrong. So the problem with the word racism is that it has a moral component attached to it, and I think that we should disregard it completely. We should just throw it out. It's just people looking at patterns and reacting accordingly. You know, that's all it means. So yeah, I mean, I guess that's true, but I don't like using the word racist at all because it's basically been weaponized by Trotsky during the Soviet Revolution as a means to control people, to get them to fall in line. If you use the word racist, you're basically supporting, you know, that whole vehicle, that the Trotskyian, the Trotsky vehicle, okay? And I say you just disregard it completely. If somebody says you're being racist, you just say that doesn't mean anything to me. Like I'm being human. I'm reacting to the world. And everyone knows that. Like, we all know we're lying to ourselves if we pretend like that's not a thing. So, okay. Core ideas behind the term. Critics use woke nationalism to highlight parallels between two seemingly opposing worldviews. Traditional/ethnic nationalism emphasizes the interests of a specific ethnic, cultural, or majority group, often favored restrictions on immigration, trade, or foreign influence to protect that group's dominance. So again, it's not an opposite. So if James Lindsay would say, oh, there are people who want to, I mean, we're already like engaging in mass deportations, but if somebody said, I want to get rid of all of the group X people, right, send all the H-1Bs back, or whatever it is, then I guess Lindsay would say that that's woke nationalism, but like, what is the difference between that and leftists saying, I want to flood the country with brown people because I want the white people to disappear? There's no difference. Like that, like it's the same thing. So like, why are we creating a distinction? Ultimately, it's the same thing. You're just doing it for different interests. My problem with the whole framework of this, the baseline conversation, is that somehow being pro-native white is right-wing, but being pro-anything else is left-wing. That doesn't make sense. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't, it's like, if you're pro-male, somehow that's just right-wing, which is what they call the manosphere, right? It's like a far-right ideology. If you're just being pro-male, somehow that's right-wing. But if you're pro-female, that's left-wing automatically. That division, it's artificial, in my opinion. It was created specifically so that you can make things that are personal political. The truth is that you are engaging, especially if your plan is to use force, like i.e. the state, to accomplish these goals, you are engaging in, to some degree, statism or leftism, right? Ethnic nationalism is a redundant term. Well, it depends on that's true. I mean, yeah, because like if you were to say, you know, some, I don't know, if you're talking about some African country, people would put, and you were saying, oh yeah, these are, you know, the Zimbabwean nationalists, you would presume that they're all black because it's in Africa. But unfortunately, the countries that have been made cosmopolitan by globalist interests would now be considered, you know, not specifically white. So they say the United States or England or Ireland or, you know, parts of Europe, France, Germany, Spain, to Italy. They're not white specifically, even though, yeah, I would consider them to be white, I guess. So yeah, no, it is redundant, but that's the point, right? Woke ideology, so the other half of this, views Western societies, especially the U.S., as fundamentally oppressive due to historical and structural injustices against marginalized groups. It advocates for remedies like racial ethnic preferences. The woke nationalist synthesis, per critics, treats identity as central and immutable. It uses state or institutional power to elevate favored groups, while downplaying or deconstructing traditional national symbols, history, or universal civic values. Both sides, the argument goes, reject colorblind individualism or classical liberal universalism in favor of group-based competition and government intervention. So that's his primary issue with it, is that I think James Lindsay wants to go back to like a colorblind society. And he thinks that what he calls the woke right is embracing identitarian politics. And that's what I think concerns him. And I remember years ago, I was watching him sitting down, having a live stream conversation with another YouTube channel called Crocoduck, I think it was. And they were both like pretty like, you know, critical of the left, but they were trying to criticize it while containing their own values, because the primary motive for them making these criticisms was fear of the backlash. And I think that was short-sighted and arrogant to do. It was arrogant and to do that, because you're basically saying only we liberals know the proper way forward. And unfortunately, liberalism is failed. It's failed because you can say, I'd like to live in a colorblind society, but the truth is is that many other cultures don't do that. They just don't, and they reject it outright because they're not liberal. They're not post-enlightenment, right? So how can you coexist with people who fundamentally are tribal? Like Somalians are tribal. They're so tribal, they reject their own people because they're not in the appropriate tribe. People in Asian countries are very tribal, right? So people will segregate no matter what. You can't make people adapt or adopt your liberal worldview because most people just won't. Why are there what do you call it? New Zealanders? I forget what they call Maori. Yeah, New Zealand Maoris engaging in the haka on Parliament floor or whatever, because they're still New Zealand Maori people, and they don't want to lose that. And in a way, that's actually quite respectable. So we should just stop trying to make people behave the way that we think they should, and we should adapt ourselves accordingly to that. So yeah, the problem is that they want to force liberalism on everybody, and it just doesn't work that way. It's just not going to. So, anyway. So yeah, I think that's my problem with it. There's more I could read through this, but I gotta quit. So I got a show later on. Yeah, I think it's just like I said, it's Cope and James Lindsay and these other like classical liberals that want to they want to go back to the 90s, as it were. I think that we've just with the internet and everything, you can just look around and see how people act in reality. And the truth is, you just can't get everybody to be like, post-racial liberals. I mean, you just can't. Like, not even Americans. Like, American blacks are some of the most like tribal of any group. They're the most tribal. There was like data done on this. Like, they had the most in-group preference, and they had the most like they're anti-outside of their own people. Like, they're the most against other people. So you could say they're the most racist, but I don't like the word. So I would say they have the highest in-group preference of any group, and whites had the lowest in-group preference, and that's why they're getting replaced. That's why they're getting jacked. Because they won't tribe up because they have to. Like, I'm sorry, the other groups are doing it. And they're not going to be convinced by this liberal worldview. They're just not. They don't care. In fact, they see it as an attack. And maybe it is. Maybe that's how we should think of it. So, anyway, I got to end the show there. Let me say one more time just to make sure. Thank you guys for coming on the stream. Finally finished the DLC. That was painful. But we're going to wrap it up here. Ooh, what's that? Oh, that's the box. We're going to wrap it up here. If you guys like this video, please hit like, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, hit the bell for notifications, leave me a comment, let me know what you guys think about what we talked about, as well as, like my finishing that DLC, and it's now getting close to the end of the game, I think. And share the video, because sharing is caring. Thanks guys for coming on this stream, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. The Courier Duster has different stats and different symbols in the back depending on what faction you're closest to. House, Legion, NCR, Independent. Oh, okay. Anyway, thanks guys for coming on the stream, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Long live Vivian.